That's what I'm saying. If you're going to sacrifice, let yourself be the sacrifice. You know what? I'm pretty sure a lot of people can feel that vibe because that's definitely a thing. In the Katha Upanishad, Nachiketa is taught by Yama, the Lord of Death, the Fire Rite, which there's three fire purifications that you go through, and it allows you to gain immortality. Psalms 40, verse 6. Sacrifice and offering thou did not desire, mine ears hast thou opened. Burnt offering and sin offering hast thou not required. Unblemished red heifers for a temple ceremony soon come of age. They're still trying to sacrifice animals, even though I just read to you from the Bible in the Old Testament where it said God does not want that. Isaiah 1:9. It said, the Lord of hosts had left unto us a very small remnant. We should have been as Sodom. We should have been like unto Gomorrah. Hear the word of the Lord, ye rulers of Sodom. Give ear unto the law of our God, ye people of Gomorrah. To what purpose is the multitude of your sacrifices unto me, saith the Lord? I am full of burnt offerings of rams and the fat of fed beasts, and I delight not in the blood of bullocks or lambs or of he goats. When ye come to appear before me, who hath required this at your hand, to tread my courts? Yet still, even with the writing right there in front of their faces, if they read it for themselves from one of the major prophets, they are still preparing to do this. Even when spoken clearly, people are still trying to sacrifice other people. They're trying to sacrifice little animals to get his favor. And then it's like, no, we need something more powerful. Let's go with people. And then it's like, no, we need something even more powerful, even more pure. Let's go with children. You're not supposed to do those sacrifices. Are they supposed to do those sacrifices? Show me no. Show me yes. Do I control these clicks at all? Are you Ra? Are you Thoth? Are you Isis? You are the person that does not have a name. The first source. The one who started all this. Acts 17:23 calls you the unknown God. The God of Jacob, Abraham, is in Isaiah or Israel. All the people. You're the God of everyone. In India, they call you Shiva, he who is not. But truly, do you have a name? You are your own person, correct? Just sitting outside, observing all this, looking at what your children have done. The sacrifice is their animal nature. The part of them that believes that they are human, that they are mortal. They must get to the point where that physical side of them is dying so that the spiritual side of them can come to life. The ritual that I'm about to do is not to synchronize with you more, because I'm always in sync with you. It's in order for me to expand back into the all and take a proper place. When you sit down and you fast, you burn away that beast nature. You begin to burn the fats of the beast. That's why you are going faster, because the fats you have stored get burned away. Also, at the same time, within those fats, the toxins that you have built into you over time are burned out. And that is why people get sick during fasting and they feel like they have flu-like symptoms because all the toxins are being released. As the energetic system clears out of those toxins, of that debris, you finally can breathe air, pull in proper ki, re-enliven your channels. Everyone's so used to eating food all the time that they've bulked their stuff up and basically clogged up their energetic system. After you've begun sacrificing the body, the energy goes back up and it's going to hit your heart. And you're going to start remembering all these things. It's like a life review unfolding before you. Emotions and people you haven't thought of in a long time, all of a sudden you want to talk to and like have closure upon a lot of things because you're on your way out. You forgive them for the damages that they've done to you, even if they will never forgive you. That's how you keep yourself pure. When you finally go to the heart, you get back up to your neocortex and your full brain integration begins, where you start remembering all of the things. And at that point, you have to learn to like let go of everything. What people must come to understand when they go to that point of entering into death is that up to that point they have had an experience. It is a beta testing, an example of how they can exist. But they were seeking and chose to do something different, to upgrade themselves to become one of those that they call the chosen, but to actually enter and play the game and find out what this truly is. The only thing a person ever truly has is their experience. The only thing that's truly guaranteed by life is that you shall have death, because even taxes aren't guaranteed, especially inside the wilds. So, the only thing you'll have is death. And if you go to death before you die, and you come to understand the whole point of existence and life, then why should you die and stay dead? It doesn't make sense. Like, it wouldn't make sense to me. And so therefore, it doesn't make sense. Does it make sense to you that they think that? Once they understand you and like communicate with you the first person and like have at least met you and like they get the whole, oh well, I'm not here alone, there's someone else that made all this and I need to seek some more and do some more things. Like once they start getting that, you start to see favor in them and give them a harder challenges, but see how they react as a character. The only thing that you have that you can actually offer, the only thing that you own, is your experience. Acts 17. To the unknown God, whom therefore ye eagerly worship, him declare I unto you. God that made the world and all things therein, seeing that he is Lord of heaven and earth, dwelleth not in temples made with hands. Neither is he worshipped with men's hands, as though he needed anything, seeing he giveth to all life and breath in all things. You can't give him gold. You can't give him jasper or lapis lazuli or diamonds or anything, because the creator makes all of that. Knows how all is made. He's like the ultimate genie. Can just make it appear out of nowhere. Like Moses hitting the rock and water coming up out of the rock. The only thing that you have to offer him is you, the character you are, the person that you have made. You are your own sacrifice.
Put your hands into the water, let your mouth go sick and dry. Put your life into your death now, let them sing till you die.
Do they have to do that to meet you? There are many ways to like play the game and get back to you. A person can think many things, and they can say all those things they're thinking, but you don't know what a person actually is until they show their actions. That's what you look for, the actions. The moment that people are alive and on fire and they're actually doing a thing, what place do they come from? Are they coming from their purest self, or are they trying to manipulate the situation inside the drama for them to have a favorable position instead of just being who they really are? Do you want people who are fake? You want people who are real and who are also being their true self, but their true self is actually a good person. Should they sacrifice themselves if they don't know who they are? But until the action of them doing it, they'll find out. Yeah, I may click in my head and talk to God, But these people are crazy.